can take them. 3 on 3.
Actually, Toph, there's 4 of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't count you. You know, no bending and all.
I can still fight!
There are some matchups that aren't just about power. They're about survival, ruthlessness, how well you fight when everything's on the line. And this one, it's all of that. We've got Team Avatar at their Book 3 peak, going up against the Red Lotus. 4 elite benders, each with their own brutal style, facing off against the most legendary squad in Avatar history. No rules, no mercy. This is a fight to the finish, and only one team walks away. In this video, we're breaking it all down: bending skill, tactics, team dynamics, and experience. The battleground is the Ember Island beach. So let's get into it.
Okay, 3 on 3 plus Sokka.
On Team Avatar, Aang is already a prodigy. He's mastered all 4 elements, and with the Avatar state in play, he becomes a one-man army capable of ending fights in seconds. Katara is a master waterbender with real-world combat experience and healing abilities that give her team serious longevity. Zuko stands as one of the most skilled firebenders in history, driven and relentless. Toph invented metal bending and hits like a natural disaster. Suki brings elite Kyoshi warrior training, sharp instincts, and deadly hand-to-hand precision. And Sokka may not bend, but the dude has taken down stronger enemies using nothing but brains and a boomerang, making him a genuine threat in any battle. The Red Lotus brings a very different kind of power, though. Zahir's airbending is deadly, and with flight, he's almost untouchable. Minghua uses water arms with terrifying speed and unpredictability, creating offense and defense without relying on traditional movement. Ghazan's lava bending instantly turns the terrain into a death trap, and Pali brings long-range elimination. She's a walking combustion cannon with perfect aim. So in terms of sheer destructive output, the Red Lotus holds the advantage, but Team Avatar has more versatility, tighter coordination, and one massive wild card: Aang. The moment the fight starts going haywire, the Avatar state can turn the tide in minutes. Team Avatar wins the power category, not just with force, but with control, balance, and adaptability. Team Avatar has been through it all together. From escaping the Fire Nation to fighting Azula to dismantling an entire fleet during Sozin's Comet, their bond is unshakable. They know each other's moves without needing to say a word. Take the Fire Nation drill, for example. Sokka identified the weak point, Katara and Toph applied pressure, and Aang delivered the final blow. That was a perfect execution across multiple bending styles. During the Day of Black Sun, every member played their role, even when forced to regroup. And in Sozin's Comet, they split into squads to handle high-stakes threats. Zuko and Katara faced Azula, Aang fought Ozai, and Sokka, Toph, and Suki tackled the airships. Now, the Red Lotus is just as impressive in this area. Zahir disrupts and controls the air, Pali brings long-range pressure, Ghazan reshapes the ground, and Minghua isolates targets with unrelenting speed. They overwhelmed the Dai Li, coordinated themselves during the Northern Air Temple raid, and moved like a single unit during the Zaofu infiltration. Both teams are high-functioning, but in different ways. This category, it's a draw. 2 elite teams with tight chemistry, and neither side gives up ground. This fight won't be won with brute force alone. Strategy and intelligence are what separate survival from defeat. Team Avatar didn't just survive world-ending threats, they outsmarted them. They adapt in the moment, revise plans mid-battle, and combine their strengths with precision. At the center of that planning is Sokka. He's the team's strategist, tactician, and the one who always sees the bigger picture. Whether it's coordinating the Day of Black Sun invasion, taking down the drill, or talking his way out of a pirate exchange, Sokka proves time and again that you don't need bending to be a battlefield genius. But he's not alone. Katara uses stealth and creative bending, like sneaking onto enemy ships or trapping Azula in mid-motion. Toph reads the ground like radar and disrupts opponents with brutal timing. Aang outsmarts stronger enemies with agility and redirection. Zuko's got infiltration skills and battle instincts, like in the Blue Spirit episode. And Suki shows how quick and clever she is when she outsmarts the prison guards to reach the warden. This team train each other and constantly evolve as a unit. Every loss becomes a lesson. Every fight sharpens their tactics. Now, the Red Lotus are dangerous, but their thinking leans philosophical, not tactical. Zahir is brilliant when it comes to ideology, but he's no battlefield planner. Each member is deadly, but they often rely on raw power and straightforward execution with no contingency plan. During the final battle in Book 3, Ghazan and Minghua were easily overwhelmed. No regrouping, no plan B. Even in the Air Temple raid, Ming had to remind Ghazan to lava bend. That delay shows a lack of battlefield awareness that would never happen with Team Avatar. The Red Lotus is dangerous when their plan goes smoothly, but when it falls apart, they don't adapt, they unravel. So, why does Team Avatar win this category? Sokka leads with tactical brilliance, while Zahir is more of a philosopher. Team Avatar adjusts to shifting conditions. The Red Lotus struggles without structure. Aang, Katara, and Toph constantly improvise in real time. The Red Lotus tends to rely on raw power once the battle begins. Team Avatar grows and trains as a unit. The Red Lotus shows no shared learning or development. Team Avatar brings not just power, but intelligence in motion. They think fast, act smarter, and know how to win together, even when the plan breaks down. Zahir's flight is dangerous, but not unbeatable. Toph won't be able to track him midair, but Aang can. Even without the Avatar state, his airbending is fast and mobile enough to challenge Zahir directly. Tenzin gave Zahir a serious fight, and Aang, arguably a more dynamic airbender, should be able to handle him just fine, especially with backup. Pelee's combustion blasts are devastating, and if she isn't dealt with early, she can control the fight even from a distance. But Team Avatar has seen her type before. Katara once froze Combustion Man's head mid-attack. Zuko blocked a shot with a fire shield, and Sokka landed a boomerang shot directly on the forehead. Pelee may be sharper, but the principle is the same. Suki's chi blocking and Sokka's aim make her a liability if left exposed. Just one clean hit without dragging the whole team down. Ghazan's lava bending is brutal, but it takes time. Toph can't bend lava, but she can restrain him before he gains momentum. And Aang or Katara can use air and water to disrupt the lava's flow, slow it down, or force Ghazan to reposition. If he can't shape the battlefield or he's under pressure, he loses his edge, just like we saw when he fought Mako and Bolin. Minghua is fast, flexible, and unpredictable. But Katara is one of the most resourceful waterbenders alive. She's dealt with strange styles before. Bloodbenders, swamp benders, even non-benders, and Katara's not alone. If she buys even a few seconds, that's all the opening Zuko, Suki, or Sokka need. This isn't a 1 versus 1. Team Avatar fights as a unit, and that teamwork turns any solo battle into a coordinated takedown. The Red Lotus has never faced anything like this. A metal bender like Toph, a tactician like Sokka, or a team this synchronized. And with Aang's Avatar state in play, the Red Lotus can't match that. Let's not forget, the Red Lotus only captured Korra by poisoning her. Even with that poison in her system, she still took on Zahir, Ghazan, and Minghua all at once. Team Avatar wins this. Katara has healing abilities, which means any minor injury can be handled mid-battle. Aang's airbending is built for stamina. He can keep moving, dodging, and countering for hours. Zuko, Suki, and Sokka are all used to fighting through pain and exhaustion, pushing themselves beyond their limits time and time again. The Red Lotus burns hot, but fast. Ghazan and Minghua wear down. Ming's water manipulation demands constant motion. Pelee goes down the moment she's hit, and Zahir, while incredibly dangerous, relies on his flight to stay out of danger. Take that away, and he's in trouble. Team Avatar has more endurance, better recovery, and stronger pacing.
I'll try to slow it down out here.
Okay, good luck.
So, the winner is Team Avatar. This fight would push them harder than almost anything they've faced, but in the end, their experience, chemistry, and raw elemental variety make them too much to handle, even for a team as lethal as the Red Lotus. But what do you think? Would the Red Lotus's ruthlessness overpower the gang's teamwork, or do Aang and his friends still come out on top? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you like this kind of battle breakdown, make sure to subscribe. We do this every week. See you in the next one.
Please, the real hero is the Avatar.